Welcome to the newscast. Coming up, pre-Brexit plant closings. But first, General Motors' new military defense unit, GM Defense, has posted a video rendering on its website of the Chevrolet Silverado ZH2. As our Mike Whalen reports, the vehicle appears to be a heavy-duty version of the pickup, powered by a next-gen fuel cell system and advanced lithium-ion battery. According to the clip, the ZH2 has more than 400 miles of range and, quote, race-proven multimatic dynamic suspension for running over and through just about anything. A company spokeswoman declined to provide specific details on the vehicle. GM Defense was announced last year as part of the automaker's global product development effort. In April of 2017, the U.S. Army started testing the fuel cell-powered Chevy Colorado ZH2. Now, more Brexit blues. German auto parts giant Schaeffler says it will shut 2 factories in the UK, prompted in part by Britain's planned exit from the European Union in March. The announcement comes a day after French tire maker Michelin said it would close a Scottish factory. Automakers and suppliers industry-wide are worried they could be hit with duties and tariffs if Britain fails to reach a withdrawal deal with the EU before the divorce is final.
Building the nation's international trade gateway.
Companies are also concerned that hang-ups at ports and motorways could disrupt production. London and Brussels hope to strike a Brexit deal this month, allowing the UK continued access to the EU's single market and customs union. Meantime, companies continue to review their investments in the UK, make contingency plans, and issue warnings about damage that could result from a disorderly Brexit. Aston Martin CEO Andy Palmer, one of 120 business leaders, said to have met last week with British Prime Minister Theresa May. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is investigating whether General Motors should recall an additional 1.7 million crossovers because of windshield wiper failures. GM recalled 367,000 2013 GMC Terrain and Chevrolet Equinox CUVs in the U.S. in August 2016 to address the problem. After receiving 249 complaints about similar problems, the agency is probing whether the recall should be expanded to include vehicles from the 2010 to 2016 model years. Meanwhile, NHTSA says it is closing an investigation into nearly 50,000 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor vehicles over reports of sudden brake failures. The agency will not seek a recall. The probe was prompted by reported incidents of front brake hose failure in 2015 Explorer Interceptors used by the Sacramento Police Department in its pursuit driving training program. NHTSA says it had not confirmed any incidents outside that training program. The Volkswagen brand's U.S. dealers have some of the lowest profit margins of any marque in the U.S. That's according to the National Automobile Dealers Association. VW Group CEO Herbert Diess, who has been helming the automaker since April, says he knows many retailers personally. He says mistakes have been made in the past.
I'm also sorry about what let's say the operational defects we had. No, we had to postpone a few deliveries. We had a few quality hiccups, which I'm really sorry about.
Diess says VW will help solve the profitability problem by upgrading operations in all areas and putting new models in showrooms.
We want the dealers to become really profitable, because only a profitable dealer will deliver a good service, will have a good customer relationship, and we will work on that. We will do the utmost.
Diess, who spoke with us last week, is also giving new VW Group of America CEO Scott Keogh broader authority and the resources to turn things around. Through October, VW brand sales in the States have jumped 5.4% in an overall market that's up 0.5%. That'll do it for today. Have a good one. We'll see you on Wednesday.